My brilliant students, let me start with a truth that can change your life. Your habits decide your future. Not your luck, not your background, not even your current grades, but the small daily things you do when no one is watching. Success doesn't come in one giant leap. It comes quietly, step by step, through consistent effort. And today, I want to take you on a journey through 30 powerful habits that can completely transform your student life. These are not just tips. They are the foundation of a successful, confident, and focused student. Someone who builds their dream future one day at a time. So, my dear students, sit back, open your heart, and listen carefully. Somewhere in these habits lies the key to your next breakthrough. Habit 1. Wake up with purpose. Every great day begins with a great beginning, and that begins the moment you open your eyes. Successful students don't just wake up because the alarm tells them to. They rise with a reason. Before you even step out of bed, pause for a moment and ask yourself, what's the most important thing I want to achieve today? This simple question activates your mind and gives direction to your actions. Don't start your morning by diving into your phone or scrolling through endless notifications. That only fills your mind with noise. Instead, take a few minutes to breathe deeply, stretch your body, and think about your goals. You might even write them down in a small notebook to keep your focus alive throughout the day. When you begin your morning with purpose, your mind becomes sharper, your energy flows with intention, and your entire day aligns towards success. Habit 2. Make a daily plan. A day without a plan is like walking through a maze blindfolded. You move, but without direction. Successful students don't just hope for productivity, they plan for it. Each morning, or even better the night before, take a few minutes to list your top 3 or 5 tasks for the day. They don't have to be huge. Finishing an assignment, revising one topic, or reading a chapter can be enough. Writing your plan gives your brain a clear sense of order and focus. As you complete each task, check it off proudly. That little tick mark is a symbol of progress. When you plan your day, you no longer feel overwhelmed by everything you need to do. You gain control over your time and energy. Remember, confusion disappears when clarity appears. Students who plan each day with purpose not only stay organized, but also feel motivated to keep improving. Habit 3. Read 10 pages daily. Books are the most powerful companions you can ever have. Quiet, yet full of wisdom. Even reading just 10 pages daily can shape the way you think, speak, and see the world. It doesn't matter whether you read a biography, a self-improvement book, or a story that inspires you. What matters is that you feed your mind something meaningful every day. Great readers become great thinkers because books expand imagination and strengthen vocabulary. Make it a habit to read before bed or after your study sessions. It refreshes your mind and calms your thoughts. Don't limit your reading to textbooks. Explore topics like science, creativity, leadership, or personal growth. The knowledge you gain from books will build your confidence and communication skills. Remember, your phone may give you quick entertainment, but a book gives you lifelong empowerment. 1 page a day can transform your entire mindset. Habit 4. Protect your morning. Your morning is your mental foundation for the rest of the day. Protect it like a treasure. The first hour after waking up is known as the golden hour, because it decides how your mind and mood will function all day. Instead of jumping straight into social media or rushing through your routine, give yourself time to breathe, think, and prepare. You can meditate, exercise, journal, or even sit quietly with a cup of water and gratitude in your heart. This calmness fuels focus and confidence. When you begin your day peacefully, you think more clearly and handle stress more wisely. It's not about having a long morning routine. It's about having a meaningful one. Make mornings your time to connect with yourself before the world demands your attention. Students who protect their mornings protect their peace, and peace is the foundation of powerful learning. Habit 5. Manage time like treasure. Time is life's most valuable currency. Once it's spent, it never returns. Successful students understand that every hour counts. Start by observing how you spend your day. How much time goes into studying, relaxing, using your phone, or chatting? You might be surprised to see how easily hours slip away. To manage time wisely, divide your day into focused sessions. For example, study for 50 minutes, then take a 10-minute break. Avoid multitasking. It weakens focus. Prioritize tasks based on importance, not comfort. If you finish your most difficult subject first, the rest of your day feels easier. Most importantly, protect your study time like gold. Say no to distractions and unnecessary conversations. Time management isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most. Remember, successful students don't have extra hours. They simply use their hours better than others. Habit 6. Ask questions. Curiosity is the fuel of intelligence. The smartest students aren't those who know everything. They're the ones who keep asking, why? When you ask questions, you challenge your mind to think deeper and see beyond what's written in the book. Never be afraid to raise your hand in class or look for answers on your own. Every inventor, every genius in history began with curiosity. From Thomas Edison's endless experiments to Albert Einstein's famous line, "I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious." When you ask questions, your brain forms stronger connections, helping you remember concepts longer. Even when you study alone, question what you read. Why does it work this way? What would happen if it didn't? This active thinking turns ordinary studying into real learning. Don't be a silent follower. Be a curious explorer. Because those who question today lead tomorrow. Habit 7. Review your day. Before you go to sleep, take just 5 quiet minutes to reflect on your day. It's one of the most powerful habits you can ever build. Ask yourself simple yet deep questions. What did I do well today? What could I improve tomorrow? This short moment of reflection helps you see your progress clearly. Maybe you studied hard, helped a friend, or controlled your distractions. Celebrate that. But also notice what went wrong. Maybe you wasted time or didn't manage your focus well. Don't judge yourself harshly. Simply learn from it. This process turns every mistake into a lesson and every day into a teacher. When you reflect nightly, you become more self-aware, responsible, and consistent. Remember, winners reflect, losers repeat. Each night's reflection plants the seeds of wisdom that grow into stronger habits, better choices, and a more successful tomorrow. Habit 8. Study smart, not long. Many students believe success means studying for long hours, but that's not true. Real achievement comes from studying smart, not endlessly. If your mind is distracted, even 6 hours won't bring results. But if you study with deep focus for just 2 hours, you'll learn more effectively. Use techniques like the Pomodoro method. Study for 25 minutes, rest for 5 minutes, and repeat. Break big subjects into small, manageable sections. Summarize your lessons, make colorful notes, and try to teach what you've learned to someone else. It helps you remember better. Focus on understanding, not memorizing. Review regularly instead of cramming before exams. Smart studying saves time, reduces stress, and builds lasting knowledge. So, don't compete on hours, compete on focus. A student who studies smart with full concentration will always go further than one who studies long without direction. Habit 9. Think in English, or your target language. If you want to speak English confidently, you must train your brain to think in English, not just translate from your native language. The best way to do this is through small, daily practice. Describe your actions. I'm walking to school. I'm opening my book. Talk to yourself in English while doing daily tasks. Write short journals about your day. When you think in English, your fluency grows naturally because your mind becomes familiar with English patterns and expressions. Don't worry about mistakes. They're signs of progress. Watch English videos, listen to songs, and repeat what you hear. Gradually, you'll notice that you no longer need to translate. The words will just come. Thinking in English not only improves communication, but also boosts confidence. Remember, fluency isn't magic. It's built by habit. The more your brain lives in English, the more effortlessly you'll speak it. Habit 10. Speak positively. Your words are seeds. What you say, you start to believe. That's why successful students always speak with confidence and optimism. Instead of saying, "I'm terrible at math," say, "I'm improving every day." Replace "I can't" with "I'll try." When you use positive words, your brain begins to believe in your potential. Negative self-talk creates fear and limitation, but positive words create strength and possibility. The world responds to your energy. If you speak with hope, you attract opportunities. This doesn't mean you ignore your weaknesses. It means you approach them with the mindset of growth. Encourage yourself the same way you'd encourage a friend. Remember, your voice shapes your destiny. Speak powerfully, think positively, and act confidently, because every word you say today becomes the foundation of the person you'll be tomorrow. Habit 11. Set weekly goals. Goals give direction, and direction gives purpose. Every Sunday, take time to plan your week ahead. Write down what you want to achieve by Friday, maybe finishing a chapter, improving your vocabulary, or exercising 3 times. Weekly goals help you break big dreams into small, achievable steps. They give you motivation and control. When you set clear goals, your mind stays disciplined because it knows exactly where to focus. At the end of the week, review what you accomplished. It's satisfying to see your progress on paper. Even if you didn't complete everything, you'll still move forward with awareness and improvement. Avoid setting vague goals like, study more. Be specific. Study 2 hours of biology daily. Small, clear goals lead to massive success over time. Remember, a well-planned week creates a powerful month, and powerful months build an extraordinary year. Habit 12. Exercise daily. Your body is the engine that powers your mind, and when the engine is weak, the whole system slows down. That's why daily exercise is not a luxury, it's a necessity. You don't need to spend hours at the gym. Even 15 to 30 minutes of regular movement can make a massive difference. Go for a walk, stretch your arms, dance to your favorite song, or do a quick home workout. Just get your body moving. Exercise releases chemicals in your brain called endorphins, which make you feel happier and more energetic. It also sharpens memory, increases focus, and reduces stress. All essential for students. When you move your body, you train your mind to be disciplined and alert. Remember, a lazy body creates a lazy mind, but an active body creates an active thinker. Stay fit not just for appearance, but for excellence in every area of your life. Habit 13. Eat smart. You are what you eat, not just physically, mentally. The food you put into your body directly affects your concentration, mood, and energy. Junk food, sugary snacks, and soft drinks may taste great for a moment, but they drain your focus and make you tired faster. On the other hand, eating smart, with fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and plenty of water, gives your brain the steady fuel it needs to learn effectively. Start your morning with a nutritious breakfast. Avoid heavy meals before studying, and stay hydrated throughout the day. Even small choices, like replacing soda with water or chips with fruit, can make a huge difference. Remember, your brain is your best tool as a student, and like any machine, it works best when fueled with quality energy. A healthy diet is not about restriction, it's about preparation for success. Habit 14. Sit confidently. Your posture is a silent message to your brain and the world. When you sit straight, with your back tall and shoulders open, your brain receives a signal that says, "I'm alert and ready." But when you slump, lean, or droop your shoulders, you automatically feel tired, lazy, and less confident. Good posture isn't just about health, it's about attitude. Try this. Sit upright the next time you study and notice how much more focused and powerful you feel. Confidence begins in your body before it reaches your mind. That's why teachers, leaders, and successful students all carry themselves with a sense of purpose. So, lift your chin, straighten your back, and sit like someone who's ready to conquer challenges. The way you position your body shapes the way you think, so choose strength, choose confidence, and let your posture speak success. Habit 15. Surround yourself with dreamers. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. The people you spend the most time with shape the way you think, talk, and behave. If your friends spend their time discussing goals, ideas, and ways to improve, you'll naturally rise to their level. But if they waste hours gossiping, complaining, or avoiding work, their energy will pull you down too. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to be better, who celebrate your wins and push you to learn. You don't need a large group. Even one true friend with a growth mindset can change your direction. And if you can't find such friends right now, become that person yourself. Positive, focused, and driven. Energy is contagious, so stay close to dreamers, not doubters. Remember, your circle is your mirror. It reflects who you are becoming. Choose wisely, because your future depends on it. Habit 16. Learn something new every day. Life becomes exciting when you make learning a daily adventure. Each day offers you something new, a word you've never heard, a skill you've never tried, or a fact that sparks your curiosity. Don't let a single day pass without learning something meaningful. It doesn't have to be from a textbook. You can learn from people, nature, videos, or even your own mistakes. Learning keeps your brain active and flexible. It prevents boredom and builds creativity. Write down what you discover in a small notebook. Over time, you'll see how much you've grown. Remember, growth is not automatic. It's intentional. The most successful people in the world never stop being students of life. So, keep your mind open, stay curious, and make learning your lifelong habit. Students who learn something new each day don't just survive. They lead, inspire, and achieve beyond expectations. Habit 17. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is one of the simplest yet most powerful habits any student can build. Every morning when you wake up, or every night before sleeping, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be big. It could be your supportive parents, your health, a good teacher, or even a peaceful morning. This simple act shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already good in your life. Gratitude turns stress into calm and frustration into strength. It reminds you that even when things feel tough, you are still blessed and growing. A thankful heart attracts positive energy and opportunities. When you start seeing your life through gratitude, your motivation increases and your confidence grows. Remember, happiness doesn't come from having everything. It comes from appreciating everything. The more you practice gratitude, the more life gives you to be grateful for. Habit 18. Focus on one thing at a time. Multitasking might make you feel productive, but in reality, it divides your focus and weakens your results. The most successful students master the art of deep focus, doing one thing at a time with full attention. When you study, study only. Don't check your phone, listen to music, or jump between tasks. Your brain works best when it's fully engaged in a single activity. Focus creates quality. Distraction creates chaos. To build focus, try setting short, timed study sessions. For example, 30 minutes of deep work followed by a 5-minute break. When you train your mind to stay present, your efficiency skyrockets. Even short periods of true focus produce better results than hours of distracted studying. Concentration is a superpower in today's noisy world. Protect it, develop it, and use it. Because focused effort, done daily, builds extraordinary achievements. Habit 19. Keep your study space clean. Your surroundings influence how you think and feel. A messy desk can make your mind feel cluttered, while a clean and organized space helps your thoughts flow clearly. Start each day by tidying your study area. Arrange your books neatly. Remove unnecessary items, and keep only what you truly need. Add something inspiring, like a motivational quote or a small plant, to make your space inviting. When your study area is clean, your brain automatically feels more ready to focus. It's not just about neatness. It's about creating an environment that supports your goals. A clean space reduces distractions, saves time searching for materials, and makes you feel proud of where you work. Remember, success begins with order. When your environment is disciplined, your mind naturally follows. Treat your study space like a sacred zone, a place where your future is being built every single day. Habit 20. Revise regularly. Revision is the bridge between learning and remembering. Many students study hard but forget quickly because they don't review what they've learned. The brain remembers information through repetition. The more you revisit it, the stronger it becomes. Don't wait until exam week to start revising. Instead, spend a few minutes each day reviewing notes or summarizing key concepts. Break your revision into small sections, perhaps 20 minutes of review for each subject. Use mind maps, flashcards, or self-quizzes to make it active and engaging. Consistent revision not only improves memory, but also boosts confidence because you know the material well. When exams come, you won't panic. You'll feel prepared. Remember, daily revision is the secret weapon of top students. It's not about studying harder, but smarter. Make review a regular habit, and you'll turn short-term knowledge into long-term mastery. Habit 21. Write notes by hand. In this digital age, many students prefer typing. It's faster, but not necessarily better. Writing notes by hand is a powerful habit that improves understanding and memory. When you write, your brain processes information more deeply, helping you remember it longer. Keep a personal study journal where you summarize each topic in your own words. Use colorful pens, draw small diagrams, or create mind maps to make your notes visual and engaging. Handwriting also helps you slow down and think more clearly about what you're learning. Don't just copy from textbooks. Rewrite the ideas in a way that makes sense to you. This active learning method transforms information into true knowledge. Whenever you review your handwritten notes, you reconnect with your thoughts and reinforce understanding. Remember, typing may store information on a device, but writing stores it in your brain. Your pen is one of your best teachers. Habit 22. Communicate clearly. Communication is one of the most valuable life skills a student can develop. It's not just about speaking English or knowing big words. It's about expressing your ideas with confidence, clarity, and respect. Good communication begins with good listening. When you listen carefully, you understand people better, and your responses become thoughtful. Practice speaking slowly, clearly, and confidently in front of others. Whether it's in class discussions, presentations, or casual conversations, express yourself with honesty and positivity. Don't be afraid to ask questions. It shows curiosity and a desire to learn. Clear communication builds trust, strengthens friendships, and opens opportunities in every field. Remember, how you speak reflects how you think. When your words are organized, your mind becomes sharper. So, work daily to improve your speaking, listening, and writing. Communication is not just a language skill. It's a success skill that shapes your entire future. Habit 23. Teach others what you learn. The best way to truly master something is to teach it. When you explain a topic to someone else, you don't just share knowledge, you strengthen your own understanding. Teaching forces you to organize your thoughts, fill your knowledge gaps, and think more clearly. Help a classmate who struggles, form a small study group, or even record yourself explaining lessons aloud. These acts of teaching will make you a better student and a better communicator. Sharing what you learn also builds leadership and teamwork, qualities that every successful person needs. Remember, knowledge grows when it's shared. Teaching is not about showing you're smarter. It's about lifting others as you climb. When you help someone else understand, you double your learning. The greatest teachers were once students who loved to explain. Make it a habit to teach, and you'll discover that giving knowledge is the fastest way to grow wise. Habit 24. Take breaks. In the journey of success, rest is not an enemy, it's a friend. Your brain, like your body, needs time to recharge. Working for long hours without pause leads to exhaustion, not excellence. So, after every focused study session, take a short break of 5 to 10 minutes. Stretch, walk, drink water, or look at the sky. Anything that helps your mind relax. These small breaks refresh your concentration and creativity. Scientists have proven that brief rest improves memory and learning efficiency. Think of breaks as refueling stops on your journey to success. Without them, your energy runs out halfway. Rest doesn't mean wasting time. It means preparing for your next victory. A wise student knows when to work hard and when to breathe. Balance focus and relaxation. That's how champions are made. Remember, even machines need rest, and you are far more valuable than a machine. Habit 25. Be kind. Kindness is one of the greatest qualities a student can have. It costs nothing, but means everything. A kind word, a small smile, or a helping hand can change someone's entire day. Be kind to your teachers, your classmates, and even yourself. Don't laugh at others' mistakes. Help them instead. Respect everyone, no matter their grades or background. True greatness is not only measured by intelligence, but also by heart. A kind student earns the respect and love of everyone around. When you choose kindness, you create a positive environment where everyone feels safe to grow. Remember, people may forget what you said or did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. So, make kindness your daily habit. It strengthens your character, improves your relationships, and spreads happiness. Be the student who not only studies well but also shines through compassion and respect. Habit 26. Limit social media. Social media can be both a blessing and a distraction. The difference lies in how you use it. It's easy to lose hours scrolling through posts and comparing your life with others, but that time could be spent learning, reading, or creating something meaningful. Set boundaries for yourself. Maybe limit social media to 30 minutes a day and never during study hours. Turn off unnecessary notifications and keep your phone out of reach when working. Remember, technology is a tool meant to serve you, not to control you. Use it for growth. Follow educational channels, watch motivational videos, or connect with people who inspire you. Don't let it steal your peace or focus. Every minute you save from mindless scrolling is a minute invested in your future. Control your phone before it controls you. Smart students use technology to rise, not to waste their potential. Habit 27. Sleep well. Success doesn't only happen when you're awake. It also grows while you sleep. Your brain works like a supercomputer, and every night it needs time to recharge, organize memories, and strengthen what you learned during the day. When you sleep for 7 to 8 hours, your mind becomes sharper, your mood improves, and your energy levels rise. But when you stay up late scrolling through your phone or worrying about tomorrow, you steal energy from your next day's success. Remember, studying late is not always smart. Studying efficiently and resting well is. A good night's sleep helps you focus faster and think clearly during exams. It's not laziness to rest, it's preparation to perform. The most successful students protect their sleep like treasure because they know that rest is not weakness, it's fuel. So tonight, close your eyes early, dream big, and let your brain prepare for greatness. Habit 28. Don't fear failure. Failure is not the end, it's the beginning of real learning. Every successful person you admire has failed more times than they've succeeded. The only difference is that they never gave up. Failure teaches lessons that success never can. When you make mistakes, don't hide from them or feel ashamed. Instead, analyze them. Ask yourself what went wrong, what you can do differently next time, and how you can grow from it. Every failure builds strength, wisdom, and character. Remember, the path to success is full of obstacles, but each fall prepares you for the next climb. Don't let the fear of failure stop you from trying, because the only real failure is not trying at all. Every no brings you closer to your yes. When you accept failure as a teacher, not a punishment, you'll rise stronger than ever. Growth begins the moment fear ends. Habit 29. Visualize success. Before every great achievement, there is a dream, and that dream begins in your imagination. Visualization is a powerful mental habit that successful students use daily. Before you sleep or after you wake up, close your eyes and see your success in your mind. Walking across the graduation stage, seeing your parents smile with pride, achieving your dream career. When you imagine your success clearly, your brain begins to believe it's possible and works subconsciously to make it real. Visualization turns hope into direction and motivation into action. The human brain doesn't differentiate much between imagination and reality. So when you see success repeatedly inside, your body and habits follow that image. Spend a few minutes each day picturing the life you want, not with fear, but with faith. Remember, dreams become plans when you visualize them with belief and take action to match your vision. Habit 30. Never stop believing in yourself. This final habit is the heart of all success: self-belief. You can have perfect study techniques, the best teachers, and endless motivation. But if you don't believe in yourself, it all fades. Belief is the foundation of growth. It's what keeps you moving when results are slow, when others doubt you, or when challenges feel too heavy. Remember, no one becomes confident overnight. Confidence grows when you keep showing up, even when you're unsure. Every great achiever was once a student like you, facing the same doubts, fighting the same fears. What made them different was their refusal to give up. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep believing that progress is possible. The world might doubt you, but never join them. Look in the mirror and say, "I can, I will, I must." Because once you believe in yourself, nothing can stop you. Final message: the student who decided to grow. My dear students, the 30 habits we've explored are not strict rules to follow. They are powerful tools designed to shape your growth, focus, and success. You don't need to master all of them at once. Start small. Pick one habit and commit to it. Once it becomes natural, add another, then another. Step by step, your life will begin to transform. You'll notice your focus becoming sharper, your motivation stronger, and your confidence unshakable. Even small, consistent actions compound over time, turning ordinary days into extraordinary progress. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You wake up early, plan your day carefully, study with full concentration, move your body, eat smart, and take pride in every little achievement before bed. You may not be perfect, but you will be growing consistently, and growth is the real measure of success. At English Achieve Students Hub, we believe that true learning and progress come from daily effort and intentional habits. These habits don't just improve your studies. They build character, resilience, and a mindset prepared for any challenge life throws at you. Greatness is not built overnight. It is built day by day, moment by moment, through the choices you make and the habits you nurture. The habits you adopt today are quietly constructing the person you'll become tomorrow. So choose wisely, act consistently, and invest in yourself. Your best version is waiting, and it's closer than you think. Just one good habit away. Remember, your future is created by what you do daily, not occasionally. Start today, keep going, and never stop growing. Your journey to success begins now.